Hey there, it's Brittany, and I am back with one of my favorite days of the month. Sam's bead box came, and it's called Winter Ball. I am so excited for this. Sam's bead box last month was amazing. His Christmas box was amazing, and I just can't wait to see what's in here. If you're interested in subscribing to Sam's bead box, you can save $5 off of your first box by using coupon code turquoise at samsbeadbox.com. Of course, I'll put everything in the link below, the description box below, I should say. So this one's called Winter Ball. Welcome to our Winter Ball. We're so glad you accepted our invitation. The theme of our evening is Winter Elegance with a palette of icy crystal, capri blue, and gold. I'm glad you dressed warm because we're keeping the ballroom cool so our ice sculptures don't melt. Look up and you'll see crystal quartz points and strands of lustered hex seed beads hanging from the chandeliers. Each table is decorated with apatite centerpieces, our featured gem of the evening. That's awesome. For this month's box, we custom designed 14 different check glass beads, wow, to bring our wintry theme to life, including fire polish drops and leaves in crystal AB. Our focals, for our focals, we chose owls, a snowflake cabochon with a bail to match, and Zuni bears. Oh, I love all of those, except for snowflakes, but owls and Zuni bears, I'm here for it, which are associated with healing in Native American Zuni culture. I can't wait to see the sparkling designs you make with this month's theme. As always, I hope you share your finished pieces in our Gem Chat group on Facebook with the hashtag SamsBeadbox December 2022. Wishing everyone a wonderful holiday season. Sam of Sam's Bead Shop. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. The candy this month is mints. There's always a discussion on what it's going to be. And of course, all of his packaging is recyclable, which is awesome. I love it. Sam labels everything, so I'm not going to pull it out in any particular order. First, I'm seeing, oh, these must be the hex beads. Yeah, size 11. Oh, they're gorgeous. They look like little ice cubes. I love them. Transparent lustered crystal. Love it. We have a fire polish round golden capri 10 millimeter, about 15 pieces. They're beautiful. I love that gold. I know, I think Sam said this is one of his favorite blues. I can't remember when he said that, but I feel like I remember him saying he really liked capri blue. Oh, okay, got right to it. Grade A hand cut faceted apatite rounds, 8 millimeter, approximately 8 millimeter, and it's a 7.5 inch strand. These are beautiful, and they have some real weight to them. Wow, I like that. Those are really pretty. You know I like that color. Come on now. Check glass polka dot faceted round clear crystal, 9 millimeter, 10 piece set. Oh, adorable. I don't have these. They're almost like dice, but without the dots on them. That is so cool. And not the exact same shape as dice, but more like a rounded die. That's pretty cool. Those are awesome. They do seem like, you know, the new like ice fad with the ball, like ice cubes. Those are pretty cool. Oh, here are the owls. We have check glass carved owl etched dark capri gold, 15 by 18 millimeter, 2-piece set. Very cute. And this is blue. I don't know if it's showing up very well on the camera, but it is blue. Check glass lacy drop capri gold, 12 by 17 millimeter, 4-piece set. I still haven't figured out really how to use this shape yet. I love it. And I think I said this last month, with the Christmas box. It reminds me of a cactus paddle because we have those here and they sell them in the grocery stores, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with this shape. I mean, we could wire wrap it possibly into a flower. I don't know. Very pretty color though. Fire polish drop, capri gold, crystal AB, 5.5 millimeter, 24-piece strand. Very pretty. These always remind me of like the old-timey spaceships that the shuttles would fall into the sea after they came back from space. I don't know, do they still use those? I have no idea. Oh, here's the Check glass snowflake cabochon etched crystal, approximately 20.5 millimeter AB. Beautiful. I love that it's etched. I have maybe one or two of these, and they're pretty, but I love that it's AB and that it's etched. It's gorgeous. Then we have check glass faceted fire polish round clear crystal AB, 4 millimeter 50 piece strand. Very nice, very sparkly. We have check glass faceted fire polish round golden capri, 4 millimeter, 8.5 grams, about approximately 100 pieces. Those are beautiful. Ooh, I love these check glass rondelle spacer gold decadence. I like that gold decadence in that one box we got from him. It was like I think a purple box. I can't remember, it was October maybe, and I really like the Drux, so I'm glad that he included that, and he and Rachel included it this time. 2 by 4 millimeter, approximately 75 pieces. I love those. Those are so neat. They're nice for spacers, but also other things. Check glass pinch old gold, 4 by 5.5 millimeter. It's approximately 80 pieces. Those are so cool. So cool. Love those. Ooh, quartz, crystal quartz double-headed point, 8 by 31 millimeter, 3-piece set. I like that we got 3 of them. Oh, and okay, I was gonna say they're drilled in the middle, which would have been really, really cool, but I mean, they're drilled at the top, that's fine. I was really excited when I thought they were trying to drill in the middle though. Those are really neat. I love those, and they're like really nice and cold. I love them. Check glass eucalyptus leaf, crystal AB, 6 by 12 millimeter. The AB on those is stunning. Sometimes AB doesn't look that great, but these are really well done. So was that snowflake. So pretty. I love AB on crystals so much. Ooh, some horse eyes. Check glass table cut oval, dark aqua, 8 by 20 millimeter, 4-piece set. I call these horse eyes because that's the first name I'd ever heard them be called, but other people call them spindles, and then obviously we hear table cut oval, which makes more sense, but that's just, there's several different names for those if you're looking for them online. Then we have check glass daisies, crystal AB, 12 millimeter, 8-piece set. I feel like we just got this shape recently, but I'm not mad because I love this shape, and it's one that I hadn't seen, and I don't know if I got it from Sam or if I got it somewhere else, but I'm in love with this shape. I love daisies, specifically Gerber daisies, but I love daisies, and they're so cute. Then we have check glass ornate rectangle capri crystal gold, 11 by 12 millimeter, 10-piece strand. I love these. They look like little mosaic tiles. Very gorgeous. Check glass lacy coin, clear crystal gold, 13.5 millimeter, 8-piece set. Beautiful. I love clear check glass with the gold. So either if it's like this or it like the table cut pieces that are edged in gold, those are some of my favorites. This is really pretty. Then we have a B grade dark mix apatite square focal, 25 millimeters, 1 piece. So this is cool. I don't know that it 100% fits in with the rest. Oh, okay, it is fitting a little bit, but it's not as bright. And he did say it's B grade, but there's a very clear difference between these two. I like it though. It's kind of a cool bead. Check glass royal diamond, clear crystal white silk and gold. And that's 10 by 19 millimeter, 6-piece set. Beautiful. What are we calling these? Royal diamond. Okay. That's I can't ever remember the shape that people call these, and Royal diamond's easier to remember. Then we had the Check Glass Zuni Bears Rustic Golden Picasso. I don't know if I have this color. 12 and a half by 18 millimeter 3-piece set. I know I have it in like silver and black and a couple other colors, but I don't know if I have gold. Those are super duper cute. Like polar bears. And then last but not least, we have the mandala button. Ooh, 17 millimeter, a heart bale, 9.5 by 19 millimeter, and a Celtic braid. 2 pieces, 5.5 by 25 millimeter. So here's the bale, and this can go on that snowflake or anything else really. And you can also use these as a bail. These are kind of cool. A beautiful button. I love tarot cast buttons. Wow, I think that's a fantastic box to close out the year. I think it's very wintry. I love it. My favorite things are this button. I really liked the quartz. Oh, and I really like these spacers, the daisies, and I like the apatite too, but I think the spacer, the daisies, the quartz, and that button were my favorites. So stay tuned. I'm gonna make a little project here with this video, but I think we'll end up making another video using some of these things for the 12 days of Christmas. I'm not sure, but I will make something small during this video. Okay, big surprise, we're gonna make a bracelet. I'm just gonna rename my channel to Brittany's Bracelets. So we're gonna use these fire polish rounds, the 10 millimeter Capri. They're so sparkly, and I just love that touch of gold on there. And then we're gonna use the button. We're going to use one of the one of the owls, one of the daisies, and one of these charms. I can't remember what this one was named. And then I brought out a ring from my stash, 2 head pins. I have some of the gold items and some jump rings, and then I found this leather that is the perfect match for these blue beads. So I'm also going to use bead stringing wire. And it's really, the stringing part is going to be super simple. I'm going to grab a crimp bead, and I'm going to crimp on to my button. Right, so we'll make sure that these wires are not crossed. And you can flat crimp here if you want. I'm just going to do a quick folded crimp, put that in the largest valley of my crimping pliers, and squish. Turn 90 degrees, and squish again. And follow up with one more time. All right, so I'm going to cut some of this off of my spool. I don't even need that much, but just to be safe, I'm going to grab some of these little guys. What are they called? Just little glass rondelles. Just one on. And I'm just going to stagger those. 1 Capri, 1 gold, 1 Capri, 1 gold, until I have it as long as I need it. Okay, I think that'll be good enough, and then I am going to grab my second crimp bead and crimp onto this loop. And we want to make sure we crimp that in not a straight line into a curved line so that our bracelet rests well. And then we're going to go ahead and crimp that crimp bead. Oh, that one ended up being almost like a flat crimp because it didn't fold. I was trying to be careful that I didn't crack my glass bead next to it, because if it gets in your crimp beads and you push down, or your crimp pliers and you push down hard enough, your bead will crack. So I was being careful and I didn't fold it all the way. So just did it a second time, turn 90 degrees and move it up the pliers. There we go. Now you're thinking probably, I don't know what you're thinking, but maybe that this button's not going to fit through there, and that's fine. That's not why I put the button on there. I am going to create a closure using the leather. Now, there are a couple different ways to do this, and if you hate barrel beads the way I hate barrel beads, or if you hate barrel knots the way that I hate barrel knots, you probably don't want to do a barrel knot. But I do like the way they look. I just really don't enjoy making them. I know practice makes permanent or perfect or whatever, whichever way you want to say that, but I just really don't like them. I just really don't like doing them. But I think I am going to do one because I like how they look. And thankfully, this bracelet will last longer than it takes for me to make a barrel knot, right? So, just kind of thinking, I haven't done one of these in so long. I've been making this bracelet since, probably before 2020, but I can't remember, since I haven't done one like this in a long time. I can't remember how I like doing the closure. You can always just do a knot here, but I really do like how the barrel knot looks. I probably cut way too much leather, but it is what it is. So you're gonna need a piece of leather, and one end you'll want longer than the other one, and you'll want the longer one to be on the bottom. You don't really need a whole lot on the top, just really the amount that it'll take to make however long you're going to need your closure. So I'm going to do probably about that long. It probably doesn't even need to be like that. I'm going to take my barrel bead, or you can use a straw, or take the casing off a pen, just something that has a hole in it. Sometimes you don't even need the bead, but it is easier on yourself if you do it that way. So I'm going to go up over my barrel knot, or up over my barrel tube and my top piece of leather, come back down, go back around, but we're not going like up next to it. We're coming to the left of the loop we just created, like that. I'm going to do it again, holding it with my fingers, and then I'm coming through my barrel tube, my barrel bead, whatever you want to call it, holding my pieces, sliding out my barrel knot tube, and then pulling through my tail. So this is where you want to kind of tighten it. I'm going to just tighten it right up against my my ring, and it'll take some finagling if you don't want to mess up your knot. Just going to keep tightening. And there we have a nice barrel knot, but it's just annoying. I know it didn't really take me that much effort and time. They're not my friend. They're not my favorite, but it's done, right? Right. So now we need to make a second one. So that's just to get it secured to my ring, okay? And then I'm going to come through this beautiful, I love it. And then I'm going to measure to see where I need to start my next knot, because I want to make sure that this snowflake will make it through. Okay, and I'm going to measure this on my wrist just to make sure. I mean, I guess I should have done that before, but it'll work. And if you end up making your bracelet too short, it's not the end of the world. You can just do a knot here and then another knot, and then you'll have an adjustable bracelet. I need to do another video on adjustable bracelets because I only went over 3 in that one. All right, so I'm going to go like this. I need my knot to be right about there. I can adjust it later. I'm going to find my tube. Slide it between my 2 pieces of leather, come with the bottom again, which should still be longer, come around the top, and we're just going to do it exactly like we did it before. I'm going to pull. Now this one's going to be a little trickier because we don't have this ring to pull tightly. We kind of just have to get it to do it on itself. And it is easier for me when I'm using this thick leather. 1mm leather doing these barrel knots can sometimes get the air going a little blue here in the studio. You know what? I missed. I think we're okay. All right, I'm just going to pull, trying to make sure that the opening is still going to be big enough for my snowflake. All right, so I'm going to keep that like the largest part, and then I'm going to start tightening here. Like I said, this is not my favorite. Kelly from Kelly's Bead Boutique, she can do them in a snap. I have other talents. It's not barrel knots. All right, so that works. I'm going to take my GS Hypo Cement. Yes, I'm still using this Hot Mess Express one. I'm going to dot glue in this. I'm going to take my head pin. I'm going to dot it in my knot in several places. You don't have to do the one up by the ring. Another thing you can do is put the glue in the middle of the knot while you're tying it, and then just kind of pull it closed, and then your glue's in your knot, so you're not worried about it coming undone and you don't see it. But this glue is clear, and it does a great job of hiding itself later on. Just making sure my snowflake will fit. Yeah, we're good. So we're not finished yet. We have this beautiful, gosh, it really is gorgeous with these beads and that snowflake. But I have my little charms. So I have that charm. I'm going to do a wire wrapped loop at the top of this. You can wire wrap right onto the loop. I'm not going to do that. I am going to use a jump ring. I've been using these little head pins a lot. There's a link in my description of this video to where I get them. All right, and we'll do the owl. And then we'll trim our little tail. And I have some jump rings. These are artistic wire or bead jump rings in brass. With these, I really want to make sure they're closed because the head pins that I use, the gauge is teeny tiny and they can slip off. So just making sure. I guess I could put a little Zuni bear on here too, but I think we're going to stick with the beads that I chose. Oops. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, and it's not just wintry. I mean, I can definitely feel the winter with it, but oh, I can wear this all year long. And then I am just going, I'm not going to put any, I don't have any like large hole beads that I really want to use here, so I'm just going to cut these. You could do a little knot at the end if you want, but I think that would be a bit much. So here is my bracelet. Isn't this amazing? I love these beads. They're so coordinated so well, curated so well this year. I'm gonna cut that little tail off that guy. This box, I mean, not this year. I think it looks like it's wintry, but again, I can wear this in the summer if I wanted to. So, because that's not a very clear snowflake. Tell me what you think. What was your favorite part of the box? And again, if you want to subscribe to Sam's Bead Box, check out the link in the description and use coupon code Turquoise, and you can get $5 off of your first box from Sam's Bead Box. Thank you so much for watching. Happy holidays, and stay tuned for Goldie. She is super duper cute. Bye-bye. Hey cutie, lunch is almost over. We're gonna have to go back to work. Yeah, I know. Hi cutie. Hi. We love you. He's so cute.